What's going on, friends? Wanted to jump on here really quick before the end of the day, and I want to invite you to a private training that I'm going to be hosting this Thursday. But before I do, check the description. If you're just tuning in, we've been covering a four-part series. This will be part 5, a four-part series on how to build consistency. So up to this point, what inspired this series was I've had many conversations with students, past students, etc., around this, the concept of consistency. And I think we can all relate to, being consistent. But I broke it down from a different perspective. We talked about consistency on a micro level, what that would look like. We talked about training backwards from a micro level. We covered that. So I'll put the links to these posts. That way you have context of what I'm talking about for this upcoming training. We talked about training variables, why you would want to have more constants in your training than variation. That's contrary to popular belief. A lot of times we see things that we want to have different variety, right? Variety in our training when we want to be more constant. And then we talked about some nutrition, how to be consistent on a nutritional level. And what I'm going to be putting together is I'm going to be putting together a free private training on the 5 steps to be more athletic after 40. So we've been, for the last 14 years, working with students over 40 years old, and their whole entire goal is to build a stronger, healthier, a more flexible, more capable body, and how to do this in just a couple of hours per week. So that's what we've been doing and how we've been serving our students for the last 14 years. So if you are over 40 and you want to be athletic again, you want to move stronger, you want to have more flexibility again, to be able to do things that you enjoy doing, to set a good example for your family, then this is going to be the training for you. We're going to, inside the training, we're going to break down how to see better results by doing less. We're going to talk about how to build a repeatable training system, something that you can follow from the comfort of your home. We're going to talk about how to build an actual training system, how to plan out your training for the next 18 months so that way you can be consistent with your efforts. And then we're going to also teach you how to build a system of tracking that way you know what adjustments to make. Having a system that is trackable is crucial, because if you don't know what's working or not, what's not working because you haven't been tracking, you will not know what adjustments that need to be made so you can continue moving forward and seeing progress. So I'm going to drop a few links in the description. The first few links are going to be the first initial posts around this series. I recommend taking a look at a couple of those, just that way you have context of what I'm talking about, what we've been covering. And then I'll drop a link to the registration for the private training. It will be hosted privately on Google Meet, off of social media. So if this sounds like you, if this sounds like something you'd be into or open to, click that link, register for the training, and all the details are on the page. We'll be going live this Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Central Time here in Texas. And it'll be about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, just depending on how many questions we have at the end of the training. My whole entire goal here for you is to have everything that you need to know when it comes to building a stronger, more athletic body, even if you're over 40 years old. So just want to jump on really quick and make this announcement. I'm super excited for it. It's something I've been working on for a little while, and I'm just super excited to get this information in front of you. So if you got questions, let me know. I'll put the link in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Peace.